Good afternoon, class 4. Before you begin, please make sure you are wearing your apron and that your paper, sponge, water, paints are all set. And then you can finally say your painting verse before we begin. We start by washing and drying our brush. Make sure to gently use the lip of the jar to put it together. We begin with our lemon yellow and we place 2 dots, one near the top of our paper and the other a little lower than the middle of our paper going down. Then we will gently spread out these dots. The top one is our North Star and the bottom one will be a glow where the Christ child will be lying down. We are making a nativity scene today. Please wash your brush and dry it. Make sure that there is no more trace of yellow before you then go into your ultramarine blue. We are going to paint on the sky now. From the outermost part of our paper, approaching gently the North Star in the middle. You can follow the direction of the round shape of the North Star, trying to wait until the final moment before touching the yellow so that it doesn't prematurely go into the blue. So you can gently pull and let it fade into the white. Leave out the yellow for now, and when you have already spread it out, you can finally approach going into the yellow very gently. And where the yellow meets the blue will be the glow of the star. Please leave some of the yellow in the very middle without any blue in it. So we are going in with the blue and stopping, leaving a pure circle of yellow for the star. You can do the same here at the bottom, but a lot less. Just make sure to go into the edge just a little bit for a bigger glow. So you have a dot here and a bigger glow down here. Now we wash our brush, clean it for the next color, which will be our Prussian blue. And this color will appear in the bottom part of our painting. And let it fade into the ultramarine blue. Make sure that the two sides match. Two sides are as high as each other. Now we clean our brush. And we are going to begin building our silhouette. Or silhouettes rather, plural. You're going to be placing with the next lightest color, the golden yellow, the stable in the middle of the page, starting with the roof and letting the gold go down, fade into the ground, to show us where we will put the other characters. Wash your brush once again. Next, we will be placing the figures inside the stable first, starting with one figure here, and we are just going to gesture the figure. Doesn't have to be very detailed, but here you can see a bowing figure, and here will be another. We're putting the head here, shoulder, and you can even leave an arm holding a staff. And this will be Father Joseph. And the figure here will be Mother Mary. And her veil makes her head not really stick out from her shoulders, unlike the figure on the left. You wash your brush. And now we are adding our carmine red, and here we need to build the cradle a little bit at a time. This is slightly darker than our vermilion red, and we can then therefore use it for the outer parts of our stable where the light doesn't go as much as the middle. So the light is coming from the Christ child, and so the farther the objects are from that middle part of the stable, the darker they can get. And the hatching on the roof will be on the outside, and so this can also be carmine red. And we can also put some carmine red on the outside part, the part that faces away from the Christ child, on the figures of Mary and Joseph. We wash our brush. Clean our brush. And finally, we will be adding the Christ child in the middle, starting with a drop of gold for its little head. And we will be placing a line using our brush sidewards. Could be reaching up like this, and then we can put its belly and its little legs are folded this way, so we can clearly show the body of the Christ child in gold. Now we wash our brush once again, and at this point you are free to add other elements that are familiar to you in a nativity scene. You can add a donkey. Perhaps the 3 wise men have already arrived. Perhaps there will be an angel around. But in any case, after you have placed your main figures, you can go back then into your lemon yellow and enhance the light in your painting. For example, I would like to make my star a bit bigger. for it to glow brighter. Of course, again, you can use your sponge if you want to clean out some edges, just like before. I would also like to add more of a glow coming from the Christ child here in the middle. And while your paper is wet, you can let the light be pulled from that yellow part, bursting out from the middle. As if the Christ child is shining like the sun. Now, if you drag it, then you can see a lot of different colors in your brush, and you would like to keep it a pure yellow. Make sure to clean your brush and load it up with yellow once again before going back to add more rays. So it would be very nice if you try not to cover the faces of the Christ child's parents, and instead go over and under them, or even behind, like so. And you can even just use a dry brush to add sort of a white glow onto the rays. And for me, I would like to dry my sponge. And now that the glow of the star has dissolved into the water of the rest of the painting, I would then like to create a white glimmering star here in the middle. And you can do the same. And that is our nativity scene, our final painting for the year 2021. I hope you guys had fun this year painting with me. I surely had fun painting with you and seeing all of your nice works. We have a little bit more freedom with our painting today, because I know that after all of the paintings that we've done together, you seem very inspired to create your own paintings and compose your own compositions. And so I encourage you for this painting also to let your imagination free a little bit. Of course, still in the theme of the nativity scene. And I hope you enjoy this painting and that you have very good holidays ahead. See you again soon.